Okay, so the answer to the question in the headline of this video, the headline of this video is who wins from a Canada-Russia shipping duopoly? Because what else is it going to be in the Arctic? Canada-Russia shipping duopoly in the Arctic, okay? Uh, um, and who's going to benefit from it? Well, guess who? The United States, because they're going to be able to send all their goods through Canada shipping railways, okay? Through Russia to supply Russia with whatever it wants. USA and Russia, they're building their own shipping, hopefully, between Siberia and Alaska. But it is also going to create great economies of scale, okay, to send our goods directly to Russia to be reprocessed and re-exported into all of Eurasia, India, Pakistan, all the Middle Eastern countries, okay? Just trade. It's going to facilitate trade through the Arctic between all of North America and all of Eurasia. Okay, and that doesn't exist right now. So a Canada-Russia shipping duopoly is going to make the USA a shit ton of money. Okay, it's going to make Canada a bunch of money, and it's going to make Russia. Not only that, but we are going to be able to procure resources from Eurasia and bring it back into North America, and perhaps ship it to South America. Okay, so this is an ideal situation, and this can bring an end to the war because trade is the solution to all wars historically. Read the book. What is it called? What is it called? It's called A Splendid Exchange by William Bernstein. Okay, trade. It's historically it's been settled tribes that have like settled in land and create agriculture in Eurasia. By coincidence, but basically these settlements would be raided by nomadic tribes, okay? And these nomadic tribes, they would just raid and pillage and plunder, right? And then eventually, though they would form their own states, so these states would form around like natural boundaries, like rivers, mountains, stuff like that. And once a tribe had like strong enough military power to create a state, which would require agriculture, right? Then those two neighboring states would become too powerful militarily to attack each other. Okay, it would be too costly on both sides, so they would start trading. So what would happen is the nomadic tribe would plunder, and they'd integrate with these until they formed agricultural systems and military systems that would create eventually two neighboring states that come close to each other, and then they would say, okay, our standard of living is good. We both have significant military power. So instead of destroying each other, now we're going to trade. And because trade is ideal for both parties anyway. Both parties, they gain, right? And that's what the situation we're looking at right now with the war. And Canada acting as an intermediary between Russia and the United States, and USA and Russia doing their own thing too. It's going to create the conditions that we need to basically deal with all the economic crises that we're dealing with right now, that if they're not dealt with, it's just going to lead to more and more war until they are dealt with.